Welcome to the Sales and Marketing Podcast with me, John Mears, and today I am joined by an Instagram legend. It's Andy Byron from Byron's Decorators. Andy, how are you, mate?
Yeah, all good, man. Good day. It's my birthday, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on your birthday. Yeah, I've been really keen to speak to you about your social media recently. I've got to say, you're absolutely smashing it with the videos and stuff you're putting out. I am loving your content, and I've been watching it and just thinking, I've got to talk to this guy and learn a bit from him. So thank you for doing that, and thank you, for coming on your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
No, yeah, not a problem, man.
So tell us a little bit about, what's your company name, where are you based, and what's your what do you do in the market at the moment? Because you're quite big on the spraying side of things, aren't you?
Yeah. So we was Byron's painting and decorating. We're now Byron's spraying, painting and decorating. To be fair, we operate out of the Manchester area, mainly Manchester, cover all Manchester. I will work wherever as long as the money's right. So yeah. If you see me on Instagram and you're in America, wherever, give me a shout. Yeah, Manchester based. We do a lot of spraying work. You catch us on Instagram, you can see what we do, follow our stories and stuff. Yeah.
Super. You're spraying. You've done some work with Pete Wilkinson, haven't you? Did you do the training course at his academy?
Yes, correct. I did. Yeah, Mr. Fast and Flawless. Yes.
I love him. He's an absolute legend. He helped me a lot with my book and everything like that. I'm trying to get him on here as well. He should be coming on the next week or so. But yeah, no, I love Pete. So I think that's a great place to learn the ropes, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. As I say, I found out about them guys. I was watching videos. I seen Ian talking and stuff like that a lot on Facebook, and then I come across, like you said, Mr. Fast and Flawless, and I didn't actually know I was going to be doing the training with that guy. So when I did, I was over the moon that it was Pete that were there. So yeah, like I said, an amazing bloke, top man, great at what he does, and like I say, he's got some good books as well out there. So yeah, top bloke definitely. But that's the man that sort of showed me the ropes. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, I want to talk about your social media, because I talk about social media a lot. I write a lot of blogs on it, and I try and explain to decorators and show them how powerful social media can be, and how it doesn't have to be you don't have to look at social media as just an advertising platform. All your posts don't have to be, hi, I'm JM Decorators, hire me for your interior exterior work. You can have some fun with it. You can show your human side and just really get your personality across. And I think that's something I really enjoy about your videos is they're not salesy, are they? They're fun, they're authentic. It's you on site, and you're putting your personality, your twist on it. And you've found that, I was having a look through, you've had over 200,000 views on one of your videos on TikTok, and you say 100,000 views on an Instagram video?
Yeah, first 100,000 views on Instagram video. Yeah, bringing TikTok to Instagram. The views, crackers. Like I say, don't ask me how I've got them views. I originally just started my Instagram page just to showcase work to my customers. And again, like you say, I started off with just your average before and after posts. I post my logo every now and again, and I started them interacting a lot more with stories. I found a lot of people were reacting to my stories. I was showing people what we were doing on a day-to-day basis throughout prep stage to finishing stages, etc., etc. Then I sort of, like I say, I started messing a bit about more with videos, and at the time I weren't putting myself on camera, and again, like I said, I thought I need to throw myself on camera a bit, and obviously let the customers know who we are. This is like who Byron's is, and so I started getting myself in front of the camera a bit, and then like I said, I started. First when I started my page, I thought I'll just keep it business-like. I'll put up professional photos before, afters, etc., etc. Then I started being a bit more raw with the stories, like when we mentioned about Gary V. I just the old thing of keeping it raw as well. A lot of people like that nowadays. It's like the keeping it real thing. It's people it's not even a case of they buy into that, but it's real at the end of the day, and a lot of people recognise real at the end of the day. That's all I'll say, and they just people like that, and yeah, I just carried on. Like I said, I started then. I branched out into TikTok. This time last year, you would never have caught me on TikTok. I would have been like, "No, you're all right." I literally downloaded TikTok because my little sister's on there. And I got it to watch her videos. She's not on it now. Actually, I've sort of got on there. She's not even on it, but I've got this now. And then I just thought, you know what? Let me have a look at it. And I started messing about, and I seen Jeremy Lynch, the freestyle footballer, on there, and he does some amazing videos, like mind-blowing videos. If you have a look at his page, he shows you like the lengths he goes to do some of these videos are crackers, but the views he gets again are unbelievable. So I thought let's have a go, but put a painting and decorating spin on it. And I originally did a video with a caulking gun, where I jump out of my body to some, I think it's like a Michael Jackson tune or something like that. Yeah. And people went mad.
Ghost.
yeah, that's it. It went mad. It went mad. People loved it. Like I say, I had the likes of Anthony Joshua's best mate and managing team commenting on it. And when I woke up and seen things like that, for me, that mission accomplished. It's not even a like everybody was like, "Oh, you're going to be decorating Anthony Joshua's house." I said, it's not even a case of that, but just to be on his phone where he was, and just for him to see that, and even to comment saying, "I love this," that mission accomplished for me. Social media, like you said, the power in it's unbelievable. So yeah, from there, everyone was asking more dancing videos, and I can't dance for shit. I really cannot dance, but if that's what you want, that's what we'll go with. So I carried on doing the dancing videos. Well, I tried, and again, you'll find yourself, because there's a lot of people out there that don't want to be on camera, and I'm the same really. And you'll find yourself thinking, "Oh, shall I upload this? Shall I not?" But just do it, and I did. That's all I've done. And yeah, everyone's sort of, don't get me wrong, some people don't like it, but the majority of people that see these videos, I just get nothing but love and support of them. And it's fun making them as well. Like you say, it's better than trolling through before and after pictures and stuff. I go in there with a bit of, you don't get me wrong, you've got to use your imagination, and you've got to have a bit of creative flair. Like sometimes my apprentice looks at me, he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Just watch." And then he didn't want to get involved. Like I used to he was always just on my stories every day. He was the one. And then like I thought, I need to get myself on the stories. And it was one of my customers that just said, "Oh, what did he say?" I think he said something about Trevor being famous, because we call him Trevor. But yeah, anyways, that's it. Yeah, he said, "Fucking going to be Instagram famous in a bit." He said, "You need to get on there. You want to show the face of your business." And I said, "Yeah, do you know what? You're right." And from there, I just ran with it. I kept it raw, like I said. Still trying to keep the professional element in there, just to let people know, like I said. And I just ran with it. I put a hashtag a couple of months back now, quite last year sometime, and I put hashtag the Byron way, and then I was getting people in my local area like beeping and shouting me out the window, "The Byron way," and stuff like that. And I thought, wow, that is mad. And people in the chipping saying, "Oh, I've seen your videos and that. I've seen you the Byron way," having a laugh. And I was like, "No way, madness." So people are clocking it. That's good. And then I ran with it and sort of established it as just into my business, a way of how we do things, if you like. Like I said, the quality, and I'm always striving for the best finishes and the absolute best we can do on a job. And like I say, I come away sometimes, and even like I say, I need to be 100% before I come away. Like I always said to my customers, I will not leave here till you're happy. And then they're always happy. Every customer's always happy. It's not like they're not. But yeah, I'm always, I don't think you can get perfection, but you can always strive for it. So yeah, we're out here doing that. And like I say, I've just, all this Instagram celebrity stuff, to me, it's all nonsense. I'm just a painter and decorator, and I'm just trying to provide for my family and achieve some quality work while I can do it. And yeah, I've just started showcasing it to the world. And like I say, I've got people in New York and everywhere with my stickers, and there's people all over the world. Like you say, Instagram's great. The community for painters on there, and other tradesmen as well, I should imagine. It's brilliant. I find one of the best platforms, like I said. So like the 100k video view, to get that on Instagram, that blew my mind. Like I think one night last week it was on 41,000 or something, and I said to my girlfriend, because she doesn't really understand social media too much with all these views and And I've said to her, look, I said, like 41,000 people have seen this video. And she's like, what the fuck? How have they seen it? And I'm said, pass, I don't know, but they've seen it. And then I said, right, I said, it's 10 o'clock at night now. I said, we'll see what it's on at 10 in the morning. And we looked at 10 in the morning, it was on like 53k views. So overnight, 12,000 people had watched that video. And I just find it mind blowing. Yeah. And like you said, it's good because it's not, I mean, don't get me wrong, for 12,000 people to see your before and after pictures would be good, but you're more likely going to get 12,000 people to see something like that, a bit more, just interact, like you said, have a bit of fun with it, interact with it. It's something just to grab your attention a bit more, because not every, I mean, even if you put your after picture before, that doesn't always grab the attention. It's got to be really fucking good for somebody to stop, look, and wow, that's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, me and you will, but the average person that maybe you just want to drag to your page, so then they'll drag another people to your page, and like all that guerrilla marketing stuff. So yeah,
so it can snowball so fastly, and it's crazy. I had it once. I had this video I put on TikTok, and it was like got like 1,000 views within like 10 minutes. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to be a celebrity. I'm like, I'm on the phone to the boss. I'm just like, I might not be coming in tomorrow, mate. This is it. It's finally happening for me. And then it all sort of steadied off a bit. And then I went out for a walk. This was during the first lockdown. I went out for a walk, and I come back and had a look, and it had like 10,000 views. And I'm like, what is going on here? And it's mental, isn't it? When you just start, and then you're like, oh my God, it's got 100,000. But how are there 100,000 people that want to see me do something stupid? But,
yeah, it's mad, like you said, when you think about it, that they have seen it as well. It's crackers. It is.
But I mean, to put it into context for people, so these are. You've been doing these videos for what? Pretty much since the start of the year. Would that be fair? Maybe.
I'd say just to be fair, I wouldn't even say since then. I've done. I'd say the past. I'll tell you what. I'll have a look now. The past 3 months or something. I'd say. I wouldn't even put it that long back. The videos that are interacting, because I've realised myself, like I've been like thinking I need to post some more pictures up because I'm just posting these videos. But it's mad, right? So the first one was beginning of the year, January. So you're right there, John. Yeah, beginning of the year.
3 months. And to let the guys listening know that these videos, they're not like full feature length films. They're like 15, 20, 30-second clips, aren't they? That almost essentially, it's like a before and after photo, but you're just being a bit more creative with it. You're putting a spin on it, and it's like, right, here's before, and then you sort of reach for the camera, block it, and then bang, the next thing you know, you're stepping away, and the whole thing's transformed, and it's just a great way of grabbing people's attention. So it's still the sort of before and after vibe, and how you do things, and prep and stuff, and as you say, it's a lot of that raw behind the scenes stuff, which people love. And I'm always talking about, trying to get decorators to put more of this stuff on, and show people. And look, like you say, you keep it professional as well, and you brand it nicely, and your standard of work, I'll say it for you, is fantastic. I look at some of the stuff and I'm like, look at that door frame. And then it's one of those weird, I don't know if your missus is the same, but I'll be like, oh, look at that woodwork. And she's like, I don't care about woodwork like you do. And I'm like, it's flawless. Look at it.
Yeah, mate.
It's like, all right. So you've got the quality of work is absolutely there.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate it.
And the branding's good, and it's professional, but I always talk to like sole trader and small companies, painters and decorators in particular. When I talk to them, I go, what's the main reason people choose you? What's your USP, your unique selling point? And 99 times out of 100, they come back to me and they say, it's me, it's my personality, it's the rapport that I build with people. And then I'm like, so why don't you show this on social media? And this is exactly what you started doing. You started going, this is it. This is the Byron way.
The Byron way, yeah.
You're putting some fun videos out. You're showing your personality. You're showing how you do things. And now you've got people beeping at you down the street, and I assume you get loads of inquiries and stuff, and just general sort of attention coming in through this.
Definitely, yeah. Like I said, the Instagram, I follow them videos. I mean, just the general, the love and support we're getting is unbelievable. And like I said, it's dragged other followers in. I mean, I don't chase numbers for followers and things like that. Like I said, I got it to showcase my work, but the more masses I can showcase my work to, then brilliant. Because like I said, at the end of the day, so one of them people might change my life. You never know. You never know. But like I said, it has, even like I said, the Instagram thing. It's just mind blowing. I just find it crazy more than anything. I find it crazy because, as I said before, I just set it up just to showcase my work. I'm just a painter and decorator that's just trying to provide for my family, and I've got so much. Like I said, I'm talking to you now, and before I wouldn't have even knew who you was before Instagram sort of thing. And then, like I say, I knew who you was before we even spoke and stuff like that. And like I say, you notice, I find whichever path you're on and wherever you go in, I mean, Instagram, it's good for you notice who you need to notice sort of thing. Like you said about Pete before, and there's a lot of quality decorators on there. And I guess like now I'm looked at in the light that I look at these other guys as well. But there's a lot of quality guys and a lot of helpful guys. And Instagram, it's amazing, mate. It is a community. It's brilliant. The giveaways and stuff. Last year on Trade Decorator, I won the iPad. In fact, I'm talking to you on now. I didn't even pay for that. So there you go. And that is all through Instagram. The power in social media it's unbelievable, and what it can do for your business. Again, it's unbelievable. You've just got to take a bit of time. I mean, it is. I come home and I'm on my phone a lot of the time at night, and I've got, like I said, I've got a daughter and my missus, and she's the same. But I'm like, I'm working, and she's like, but are you working though? And I'm like, to be fair, I've sort of got this thing now where as long as I'm using it as a tool and not just like I will spend time to have a look at everybody else's work then, and do you know what I mean? But I try and use these things more as a tool, right? Because you can easily get sucked into your phone, and you know. But yeah, it's amazing Instagram. Anybody that's not utilising it, they really need to. Like I said, look at all these other people, and like I say, be scared of getting on camera. Just do it. Just go for it. And I think that first video, that coking video with me, was sat in my drafts for a good week, 2 weeks. And then I thought it took me that long to do it, and it's going up. It's going up, and then. I thought, because it did, that was probably one of my hardest videos, because the way it jumps out of your body and back in and to time it right. And it's because that's a key part of it, all the timing with them transitions and stuff like that, and the music. And but yeah, it's just a bit more fun. And like you say, people want to watch, like I say, you watch more. I don't know, I watched the TikTok the other day, and I seen it's so true. It was a guy sat on his phone, and it said, "Me on my sofa at 3 a.m. in the morning." And then a burglar comes in, and he like shows the door, and it's the same guy pretending to be a burglar, and he comes in, burglar entering my house at 3 a.m. in the morning, and it shows him sat on the sofa saying, "Me watching 3 Indian children building a swimming pool with sand or something." And I was like, it's so true though, because you find yourself just watching video after video, and don't get me wrong, some of them are informative and they're good. You learn some shit off fucking TikTok and Instagram, but you can find yourself there for hours. Like you say, they're only 15 and 30-second clips, and some of them, like you say, on Facebook are 3 minutes and stuff like that. But you can find yourself there for hours, and it's good. It's mad how the world's changed, and it's like that. I just find it crazy.
Instagram and TikTok, I find it is so easily just to go into a hole, and you look down, and then the next time you look up, you've like, oh my god, it's dark outside. I've lost hours of what's going on. So yeah, you have to be quite careful with that. But just generally sort of scrolling through other people's posts and videos and stuff, I find is a great way to get inspiration for your own
100%.
stuff.
Yeah, I've seen people say they've learned more off TikTok than they have in school. So for people even say things like that, and you can. There is a lot of stuff on there, and a lot of, like you say, if you do just want to chill out and have a little look through videos, there's some cracking videos on there. Have a look at ours. They're pretty good, I believe. We try our best anyway.
So one thing that I'm a big believer that just showing up is 90% of the battle. So actually, like you're saying, putting those videos on there and doing it on a consistent basis just doing that, regardless of how good the content is or how good you think the content is, just showing up on a consistent basis can do huge things for your business. And I think you've shown that. Like we were saying, sometimes you just don't know why. Like, you don't know why that Instagram video got 100,000 views.
No.
And I'll do it. Sometimes I'll put a post up and I'll go, that's it. That's a brilliant post. That's perfect. It gets nothing. And then sometimes you just randomly just throw up some sort of
it's the ones that you don't expect. Yeah,
and they get loads of views, and you're like, oh my god. And then you try and sort of think, oh, how can I work this out? How can I break this down? Why was that one more important? Why was that one better received? And then, do you know, I got to the point where I just think, sometimes you just can't work it out, to be honest. The only thing you can do is just keep putting stuff up.
It moving,
and some of it's gonna catch on.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Definitely, yeah. Just keep it moving with them, man. 100%. Like you say, with the consistency thing, I think you need to be consistent with it as well. And just constantly, because you'll give up. You'll think, oh, like, I've put videos on TikTok and I've deleted them. I'll be honest. I thought, oh, I've left that on for 12 hours and it's had 50 views. That's crap. Let's delete that one then, and we'll start again. And really now, I've not even bothered. I've just left them on now, and over time, then I've looked back and they're like, wow, that one's on 2,000 now. So because that one that got 50,000 has dragged a few in to look at that one now. So you're better off just leaving them anyway, really. But yeah, it's like when you say, I'm mad into like my boxing and stuff like that, and like you say, oh, you like these motivational guys, and yeah, you just got to show up, mate. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's one of my little things. So yeah, you just got to keep it moving.
Let's talk about that, getting in front of the camera, and this is something a lot of people feel uncomfortable with. And if I'll sort of share, I've started doing it a lot more recently, and I've talked about it before. The way I did it, I started recording videos with me behind the camera, just like talking over the top, got a bit more used to that. And this is a weird thing. Well, it's not weird, but basically I just wanted to get some practice in front of the camera. And it was during lockdown, one of the lockdowns, there's been so many now, one of them I was trying to do this, and I thought, I can't go and see my gran at the moment, but I'll tell you what she'd really like. She'd like if I sent her the odd video of me on camera with the kids or whatever it was. So I just started sending these like 20-second videos to my gran, because then you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm not putting it on the internet, it doesn't matter, and it's my gran who's going to love whatever I say. So it's a safe space to do it. I started doing that, and I reckon within a week, maybe 2 weeks, I was so much more comfortable in front of camera. I'd lost that wooden sort of don't know what to say, don't know how to introduce a video, don't know how to end a video. That sort of, you work all of that out within a couple of weeks, and then that's it. I posted a few videos online and realised it's not as scary as I thought it might be. And it's just done so much more for like boosting my profile and starting conversations with people. So how did you get past that initial, because there's so many decorators are just like, they don't want to be in front of camera, but they know the benefits are there. So how did you make that step? What made you think, just fuck it, I'm just going to do it now?
Well, to be fair, it's not personal, it isn't, it's not, but I had I think it was December 2019. I lose track of my years nowadays. Don't ask me right. Yeah, December 2019. But yeah, anyway, unfortunately, my mum passed away, and I'd only had my business running for not long, and yeah, it was just quite a blow. It was just unexpected, and then it was my daughter's birthday like a week later and stuff. She passed away like in September, October time, and yeah. Anyway, cut a long story short, just before that happened, I had a shitload of decorators on Instagram that I promised to send stickers out to. Now, obviously, I had a bit of time off sorting everything out, and the funeral, I was next to kin, etc. So went through all that palaver, and then obviously we're back to work sort of thing. Then I was like, right, I'm scrolling through my Instagram messages trying to get all these addresses up, and I thought, do you know what? I was going to type something like, and I thought, I can't really type this, and I thought, you know what, I need to get in front of the camera and just address that. I'm sorry, look, we've been out of work for a bit, blah, blah, blah. Anybody that has got in touch with us, etc., etc. So I did, like you say, I just got hold of my story and I tried it. And the first one, I was like, oh, for God's sake, I look like an idiot there. Let's start again. And I was sat in my car and I did it a couple of takes. But the worst thing were as well, I felt crap because I was trying to, in a sense, apologise to people for not sending these stickers out on time. And anyway, yeah, everybody were cool with it. But what again, the reaction I got off that, whether it was because people were reacting like sorry to hear about your mum, it weren't just a case of that. I had a lot of people reacting as well, saying like, oh, nice to see your face. I've never seen yours. We always just see the other lad and blah blah blah. So like, don't worry about the stickers, etc. So anyway, I posted all the stickers out, and I thought, right, I need to carry on with this now because people have reacted, and they're like, oh yeah, it's good to see you on camera, blah blah blah. So I carried on, and I did a few stories that week, and I opened the videos with me on camera saying, morning guys, like we're here at such a place now doing this, and then I flip the camera around and show them rather than me just starting it in the property, for instance. So I was showing myself first. Yeah. And then I sort of, again, as you do, I flopped off it. I was like, oh, some mornings I didn't, you don't wake up with the same motivation every morning. Like, everybody thinks I'm this energetic, and don't get me wrong, I try my best and I am as motivated as I can be. But some mornings, yeah, you go in and you think, oh, you've got to pull your camera out again. And then you've got the likes of your old man sometimes on site, like, fucking put your phone away. You know? So then anyway, yeah, you've got to crack on with it. But like I said, I flopped a bit with it, and then I stopped putting myself on camera or just videoing the projects a lot. I was still consistent with my posting and stuff, maybe not as much actually on my page, but my stories I were consistent with a lot, and I got quite a lot of interaction off. And again, there was a lot of people watching them, and people would like message me saying, oh, what's happened today? You know, and we're looking at, if I didn't post a story, people would think I weren't in work. Like sometimes now I don't post them, and I'm working. I just can't got time to post a story. So yeah, I try and be as interactive as I can. And yeah, so from there, like I said, I then carried on, and I think the first video again, was the caulking video. I made that video, and it were in my drafts for about 2 weeks, and I was so many that I thought, do you know what? I thought, stuff it. Let's just put it on. I am the face of my business. I can't be preaching the Byron way, and everyone's who's Byron then, you know, like this guy's Trev, then who's Byron, you know? Yeah. So yeah. I went with that, and then, yeah, like I said, the response I got were unreal. I think I got over 200 likes or something on Instagram, and I thought, wow, that's good. You know, I've never really had that much likes and interaction, even on my decorating post, and I'm just dancing with a coat gun here, you know, and some room with some sanded walls down behind me, and anyway, from there, like I said, that's where history was made. Yeah, just carried on, cracked on with the videos, and yeah, it's good. Like the best thing about it, like you say, I've got some there, and it's half an hour's work condensed into like 30-second video, and it's amazing. There's one of them of us painting a warehouse floor, so you can do things like that and just show them like a full process within 15 to 30 seconds, and people will be like, wow, look at that. You know, that floor was tatty and nasty a minute ago, and look at it now, that's only the first coat as well, you know. So yeah, they're good. I find showing people what you're doing as well is a lot better. And like you say, if they'll buy into you before they'll buy into your business, sort of thing, they need to buy into you. If you can't sell yourself, then you're not going to be able to sell your business or get the sort of money that you want. So yeah, and again, it's all good walking the walk, but you've got to be able to, talking the talk, but you've got to be able to walk the walk as well. So I just think, oh, it's all right, let's just preach that I'm this good, and then you've got to be able to do it as well. Like I said, there's some quality guys out there, and if you're not on your toes, these guys will, they'll be there. So you've got to be on it.
There's a couple of important things there. Stories, I think is brilliant for when you're starting to record videos, because for anyone that doesn't know, stories are on there for 24 hours and then they're gone. And so for putting up raw footage and for the first few videos and stuff, if you're conscious about it, put it on your story, because after 24 hours it's gone.
Yep, that's what I did. Yep.
And people, I think some people worry that once you put it on the internet, that's it. It'll come back to haunt you in 10 years. And it's not like that. And stories is, if you are worried about that, stories is just the way to do it, because you can build your confidence up in front of the camera. And sometimes you'll record a video and you'll think, do you know what, that's good enough. I'll just put that on my main feed. And sometimes you'll just go, whack that one on the stories and just keep it raw, keep it authentic, and people will love it. And the other thing you mentioned, you're not always this happy, bouncy guy every single day, and this is something that I can relate to, and I think people need to understand that you know, sometimes, particularly on a Monday morning, I'll come down to my laptop and I'm just like, the last thing I'm doing today is getting on camera. I'm just not doing it. And then some days I'll be like, all I'm doing is sending little videos and voice messages and recording stuff and sending them to people. And sometimes I just love it. And often I'll find once you do one video or something, you get a little bit of a buzz, and then you'll end up having a bigger, better day all day long. But people need to know that it's not something you have to do every single day. If you don't feel like getting in front of the camera one day, then don't. But at some point, just make sure you do push yourself to give it a go. And
just have a go. Definitely, just have a go. I mean, even if it's not for you, just have a go. Find something that is for you. Find your own little niche. Find your own little spin on the game. Whatever. I mean, I've seen a lot of people jumping on TikTok and doing all these things. I'm not saying they're trying to copy me. A lot of people are doing the same sort of transitions and things that we're doing, but they can't do it the Byron way, so it's cool. but nah, I'm 100% for it. Jump on it and do it. Like I say, the maddest video. There's people spinning paint and scraping paint out of buckets that are getting millions of views, and it's crazy. It is. It's crazy. It really is. And just give it a go. Try. Just what have you got to lose? That's all I think. What really have you got to lose?
Exactly.
I mean, like I said,
you got to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I thought to myself sometimes. The main thing, sometimes I'll think to myself. I worry about what people will think about. Oh, what will they think about this music, or what will they think about that? And at the end of the day, that's just is what it is. That's the music, and whatever. That's the music that rolls with the thing. But yeah, don't get me. Like we've said, people will have an opinion on you, whether they like you or not. You're just gonna have to. It's life's like that. You just gonna have to crack on, keep it moving. It is what it is. But at least have a go. I'd say, yeah, definitely to anybody that isn't already doing it.
This is it. When you start start consistently putting stuff up on social media, you are very likely to get some people who don't like what you're doing, which, in fairness, I think is a good thing, because if you're not pissing off a few people, then you're probably not doing it right. Yeah, you're not doing it right. You know, you're being too bland. You're being too grey. Yeah. If you're pleasing everybody, then that's just not right. So you are going to get a few people occasionally who are going to put something because they don't like what you're doing or whatever. But it's always going to be outweighed 10, 20, 100 to 1 with the people that are going to come back with nice comments and go, I love this, and it's going to give you a real buzz, and it's going to give you energy, and whatever happens, if you didn't do anything, you had no comments, you had nothing, you got nothing out of it. So if you put the video up and you get 10 bad comments and 200 good ones, then brilliant. At least you've moved forward strides. Yeah. You're so much better off than where you were. Yeah. So it's always worth giving it a go.
100%.
I want to talk about how long the videos take. Because I know when I started recording videos, sometimes I'd try and do a 30-second video. It'd take me forever, and now it's not like that. But one of the pushbacks people will say is, "Oh, I haven't got time when I'm working to do these videos." And like you said about the hyperlapse or time lapse videos, that is literally just you're putting a camera in the corner of the room, aren't you? And you're carrying on with your job. So I mean, how long are these jobs realistically taking you? Are these videos realistically?
The videos. To be fair, they don't take long, like you say, in that aspect. You just the hard part about it is thinking about what you're going to do with it. Like, you can just do average videos, whatever you want to do. If you want to make them good, then you've got to use your imagination a bit. But no, they don't take long, especially now. At first they did, I'll be honest with you, and some of them, depending what you're doing, can take long. I'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 takes on some of them because I won't be happy, because that's just me though. That's because I want a certain quality of video. Like, you might do it straight away. Like that one, I don't know if you've seen my most recent one where I kicked the camera. That was all done in one take. So I did the first part before the job while we was prepping everything, and the second part I did it and it was bang done. So yeah, like I said, some of them now I'm doing. I mean, I put one on my story today, and we was just literally waiting for a door to dry, that one where I'm dancing, and I just started messing about trying to, and I thought, do you know what, just for a mess about, that looks cool, I'll put it on my story because it's only there for 24 hours, like you just said. So if there's anything that you're not, oh, I don't want that on my business page, then you don't, just put it on your story, see what interaction you do get, do you know what I mean? And then go from there. I think that's originally what I did with the coat gun thing. I put it on my story, and then everyone was reacting, you know, like with the flames and this and that, and wow, these dancing things. And I thought, do you know what, let's just put it on my page and see what reaction we get. It went from there, like I said. And don't get me wrong, it's nice to put pictures and before and afters, and it still is. I love looking at good before and after pictures, but yeah, the videos as well. It's the 21st century, everybody's on it. It's free, that's the best thing. These platforms are free, so these people that are going on, oh, TikTok, I'm not doing it, it's free, have a go, why not? What have you got to lose, really?
This is the crazy thing to me. So I mean, if we just add up 2 of your videos, you got 200,000 views on TikTok, 100,000 on Instagram. So let's say in the last 3 months, quite conceivably, you might have had 5,000 views, 500,000 views across all your videos and all your posts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I as a business owner wanted to get my name in front of 500,000 people in any other way, that's I'm paying for TV adverts, radio adverts. You couldn't do it with leaflets and flyers. That'd cost you thousands of pounds.
Exactly.
And you've done it for free. This is the crazy thing. So it's, you might feel a bit awkward in front of the camera, but think about it in how else are you going to get the Byron way or your company name in front of that many people? So it's absolutely.
And then, like you say, in front of the likes of people we want to get it in front of as well. In front of them clients. You can't go to some of them clients and post a leaflet because they've got fucking gates on the door. You're not even getting on their estate. I can't go knock on Anthony Joshua's house and say, hey mate, do you want your painting done the Byron way? It doesn't work like that. But what I have done is made a video that his best friend's seen, that chances are he's probably gone across the table. Yeah, check this guy out here, do you know what I mean? If he has, then brilliant. Anthony Joshua sent me to dance for all I know. You know, brilliant, mega. I can't even believe it. Mind blowing. It's crackers. It is, like you said. And some of the posts, you think, wow, I might put something amazing up, and I think, that's great. And then they don't do nothing, and you get a bit disheartened off it. But just keep it moving, carry on putting more up, and then they do. Like I said, I never ever in a million years thought I'd get that sort of views. I never thought I'd be getting the love and talking to all the decorators I do, and never in a million years though did I think I'd get that sort of interaction with my page at all. I mean, even over 1,000 views, 100 likes, stuff like that. That's all. Like I said, I put something up the other day saying I see every one of you, and I genuinely do. I look at it and I think sometimes I just think, wow. I mean, that 100k video, it just kept going up, and people were liking, and my phone were just constantly, every time I clicked on Instagram, the little red bar in the corner were coming up with hearts every 2 minutes, and I just thought, wow, I just could, I don't know how it does it, but it's good, and it's good for business, like you said. It's great for business, it's great for sponsorship opportunities and things like that, for everything. Like you said, it's amazing, and the main thing, like you said, is the platform. It's free, so why not take advantage of it?
There's so many opportunities can come out of this sort of thing that you just can't predict them. You can't,
mate. You've got people on YouTube now fighting for millions of pounds because it's crackers. I know people that are turned into boxers because they've done Instagram videos, like that Ryan Garcia. He started off doing Instagram videos of him hitting a speedball in his garage, and now he's signed with Canelo Alvarez's team, and he's doing well for himself, let's put it that way. He's doing a lot better than me painting houses in Manchester. But and that's the power in social media. That's just one example. There's tons and tons of people that have social media, and honestly it's unreal. I find it crazy, but it's good.
One thing that I think would just sort of, as we wrap up, one thing that I think is important is being yourself. It is being authentic, and I think something that trips a lot of people up is they'll try and copy what they see. So they go onto YouTube and they see these high energy teenagers bouncing around, and they think that's how you've got to do it. But that's not how it is at all. You've got your personality, and over the videos that's started to shine through, and you've got your way of doing things. But if you're boring, be boring. If you're a naturally moany bloke, then just do videos moaning. The thing that people really warm to is when they see a video or a post and they go, do you know what? that's exactly what he's like. Yeah,
Just
he's
be
moany.
you.
He's got a dry sense of humour. So just be yourself, and there will be an audience of people that are gonna like you.
Don't be fake. That's like a lot of people think that as well, and a lot of people do think some of it's just an image and stuff. But no, that's just me. I love my music. I love messing about. You lay me on the site half the time singing my head off and stuff to all sorts of music. It's fun making these videos. When I watch them back, sometimes, like I made one the other day, and I don't like acting, showing off if you like or whatever. But I made one, and I said, "Oh, he's fucking good now, isn't he?" I said, "I'm getting smooth at these now." And I literally thought to myself, I genuinely liked my own video. Like, wow, that is good. Like some of them, I put them up, and because I've been editing them, I watch them then when they're done, and I think, yeah, that's all right. But then I'll put it up, and everyone will be reacting like it's amazing, and I'm like, yeah, it's the first time they've watched it like me. Like one of them sort of thing, but. Yeah, it's madness.
That is the way it is when you do have to do a bit of editing on a video. You watch it so many times that you get to the point where you're like, is this any good? Because you've seen it so many times, and then you put it up and you go, oh, it's all right. People do like it. But yeah, it's brilliant, and that's one of the things I wrote down is that. When I watch your videos, I look at them and I go, I bet he's exactly like that on site. I bet if there wasn't a camera on, he'd still be dancing around, listening to 90s music.
You just got to, like I say, I can, honestly, that's just me. Yeah, I do. Like I said, somebody put the other day about me being the most energetic, enthusiastic painter and all that, and I am, and I do that. I find that. I mean, I went through a period of about 6 months. We had no radio because the apprentice broke it. He pulled it out of a plug socket and he just said, "Oh, it's broke." One day I was like, "How's it broke?" But it was broke anyway. So I didn't end up buying one for that long. And then this plumber comes on site and he's like, "Fuck me." I'm telling him about these Sanders festivals, and he's like, "Fuck a Sander." He said, "You need a radio, lad." He said, how do you work with no radio? So I said, "You know what? You're right, pal." So anyway, I ended up getting a radio then. And yeah, honestly, what music can do for you, like you say, it changes your mood and stuff. If somebody give me an option to have TV or music for the rest of my life, it would be music, 100%. But yeah, like I say, and again, the music, it's great for the videos. You've got people all interacting. But like you said, the key thing, just be you, be real. Whether you're stressing or venting. I mean, I follow a guy. His finishes are amazing. A few of you might follow him. His name's Matt Marriott. He runs a page called Insta Sprayers, and sometimes he's on there, and the guy's just he's ranting about all sorts. But I mean, my mates are like, "Oh, is it that guy again? What are you watching him for?" And I'm like, because the guy knows his shit, mate. And I know he's ranting, babe, but he's ranting for a reason. And I just watched it, like I said, but that's him. That's him being real, and like you said, real, recognise real, and people buy into you. So at the end of the day, if they don't like you, then cool, but somebody else will, and at the end of the day, it's pointless trying to be somebody that you're not. I learned that a long time ago. I've done all that crap, and yeah, I'm too old for all that stuff now. Like you say, you just get to a point, even with the camera videoing yourself, like I even said to you before I come on here, I was a bit like, oh, do I want to do a podcast? Because I'm not seeing none of your podcasts, but I've seen other podcasts, and I thought, well, is that for me, sort of thing? Shall I do this? But I just thought, fuck it, like you said, just it is what it is. Just do it. Why not? Have a go. Yeah, what have I got to lose? So yeah, crack on. It is what it is. You just got to keep it moving. Like I said, I know I keep saying that, but yeah, you do. You just got to.
That's brilliant. I think that's exactly the message that I wanted to get across here. Is yeah, just give it a go, be yourself, and just keep going at it, because good things can happen, and it's not a fluke that you've had videos with hundreds of thousands of views. It's not a fluke that people are beeping and you going down the street and stuff like that. That is just the result of putting yourself out there, doing it, and just
it's hard work,
and when you show who you are and you be true to yourself like that on video and stuff, people recognize it, and people are so much more likely to remember you. People don't remember faceless big corporate organizations or anything like that, but what they remember is the person behind the video and the personality and stuff like that. That's what makes you stand out in the crowd. So that's what it's all about for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So listen, thank you so much for doing this, and yeah, I'm glad I got you now before your Anthony Joshua's decorator and your up in the stars. Just
one day, mate. Hopefully, yeah, one day, man. That's the key. But yeah, like I said, we'll just carry on producing the work we do, and hopefully one day, yeah, who knows what can happen. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm not out here trying to bin over it. I'm just trying to be me and provide for my family. That's it. So yeah,
yeah, man. I love that. So where can we find you then? Obviously, what's your handle?
All right, yeah. So you can find us basically at Byron's Painters on most platforms, on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We're mainly active more on Instagram. We are using TikTok a lot. I am on the likes of LinkedIn and stuff as well for people that want to find me on there. I do need to start using it more again. I know I talked about consistency, but trying to keep up with everything, it's hard, as a lot of you self-employed businessmen will know. It's hard, but yeah, I don't complain. You just have to crack on, like you said, do what you do, and yeah.
So Byron's Painters, that is BYRON.
Yeah, so it's at BYRONS and then Painters, yeah, at Byron's Painters. Like I said, follow our Instagram, check out some of the videos on there. Yeah, and just keep posting. We've got a big giveaway coming up soon with a load of people that have, like you say, again, they've seen us on there, and obviously they've seen what we're doing, they've seen the sort of interaction we get and the sort of following we get, and obviously they like what we do as well, which also helps. So we've got a couple of people on board for a giveaway for Instagram for reaching 2,000 followers. One being yourself as well. That's kindly donated a couple of bucks. I appreciate that. But yeah, just follow us on there. Check our stories out. I tend to post most days and try and keep everyone posted with what we're doing, what projects and stuff. I've got a couple of really exciting ones coming up again. Like I know we did the Infinity Curve photography studio, a lot like that. I've got a big farmhouse coming up soon with great big apex window, a lovely bedroom that people, as soon as I posted it on my story a few weeks ago, everyone were reacting to it saying wow. So hopefully once I get it done, people will react the same way. I'll try and get a couple of TikTok dances done for you there in front of them windows. Like I say, the contractor that's obviously giving me the contract, he's enthusiastic with it all. He loves all that stuff, so I'm sure he won't mind me trying to pull a dance move or two off in front of the window. Or silhouette or something.
Need a few more scaring Trev as well. I think that's
scary Trev. I've got so many up my sleeve, and I didn't know whether they'd get the reaction as well, because Trev's such a joker. I mean, before I met obviously Trev, and like he's always been like that. I mean, he were in school with me, believe it or not, but I didn't really know him so much then. He was a year older than me, but now, he's such a practical joker. Since, I mean, I first took him on, and the first week I took him on, I'd say, I said, what's up? I've just dropped some paint on the carpet, Byron, and that's it. And I'm in a university student accommodation, big fancy building. I've ran around the corner. He's, I said, you bastard, But yeah, that's Trev. So he sort of chilled out a bit on it since he's had his son. So I've started giving it him back. I've been hiding in wardrobes and stuff, and I've got loads. I've got some amazing jump outs on him and stuff like that. So I'll try and keep some of them up as well. It's just his reaction. I'm not like I do it to a few people, but he reacts amazing. Like you say, his hair bounces up. It's like his soul leaves his body. It is honestly on some of them. It's like his soul just comes out of his diaphragm and just jumps out of him. And but it's fun. So I'll try and get some more of them up, some more dance videos, and like I say, again, I'm just going to try and keep it creative. Hopefully you'll see bits and bobs of other stuff on there as well, because after a bit the dance videos will get a bit repetitive, I should imagine, but again, we'll keep a spin on it. And at the minute everyone's loving it. I can't dance people for shit, believe me. I cannot dance, so they are probably the hardest videos you'll find me doing, because I'm trying to do these dances. I'm looking at, like you said, looking at it back, and I'm like, no, that's cheesy, that's shit. I look like I'm honestly, that's how what it's like. But eventually we get there, and you do get these videos that you're all liking. So we'll try and keep it up. Definitely.
Perfect. I think you're a bit like me. You got that one basic two-step dance that you did in the club when you were trying to pull when you were 18. I've got no other moves.
That's it. I mean, I try and throw a bit of rhythm in there. Some people say, "Oh, you're all right," but personally, I don't think I can dance personally. I'd love to be able to do all that Spanish fucking cha-cha shit and bachata, whatever they call it. I find it amazing, some of it. If I could do that on some of the videos that you see these rappers doing and all that, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, I can't pull it off. I was watching a granddad before on TikTok, and you should have seen him move. I thought, wow, proper body popping and everything. He was proper going for it. But yeah, I can't do none of that, so don't expect no body popping or yeah, you just get the basic like John said, 1-2 step. That's it.
Yeah. Love it.
2-step and a little twist. That's me.
Perfect. Well, everyone, yeah, definitely give them a follow. This is it's absolutely a brilliant account. If you want anything more from me, go to my website jmears.co.uk/ebook, and you can download a free copy of my marketing ebook to help you with all things social media and marketing in general. Byron, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. It's been a proper laugh, this one. I like this. Thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks for having me on the show, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah, been great.
No worries. And I'll be roping you on again soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready.
Brilliant. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. Cheers, then. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Cheers.